Elizabeth played a huge role in keeping communities together and also educating many. Jazz still continues to play a role that unites many from various backgrounds. Our reporter Iviwe Poti has this report.
The New Brighton township in Port Elizabeth was established in 1902 and has always been known to carry a buzzing vibe. Throughout the years, many would come to Port Elizabeth and want to be part of the Avenue A and Mendy Road lifestyle.
In those days, if you were not living in New Brighton, we used to mock at such people, saying, oh, you know, there was a term that was used by the then clevers, you know, we call them mukhus or iskapi, you know, yeah. We call them dimenses mukhus. Komna New Brighton Sin.
In the 60s, there was a culture in New Brighton of big bands. We used to call them big bands, and they used to play what we used to call swing. That was copied from America. And then that swing evolved to what we called a bebop jazz.
The very popular and probably first iconic jazz band from Port Elizabeth was the Soul Jazzmen, which was started in the 1960s. The group was known to have raised political consciousness through musical protest. A very popular spot where they used to perform is at a church hall known as St. Stephenson Hall. This was also where political parties would meet and politicians would seek protection from the church. It may have seemed that musicians were just delivering a message through their music, but they were also raising funds to assist the freedom fighters.
I remember when there would be, you know, these political organizations would put up some kind of an activity for fundraising. They would come straight to us, asking us to come to go and play and perform there free of charge. So in a way, yes, we also contributed in the struggle, you know, yeah, because we wouldn't be paid for that, and we wouldn't even ask to be paid.
This township jazz band performed extensively around South Africa and won first prize at the Michelangelo National Jazz Festival in Johannesburg, which was a highlight in their musical careers. Via Lakwesha, the lead singer, shares her memories of that competition. None of the original soul jazz band members are still alive. Recently, South Africa lost the great jazz icon, Dagi Tito.
One of my fondest memories is in 1974, when the Soul Jazzmen, which is the band I was singing with, we were invited to play at the Jabulani Amphitheatre. There was a jazz festival, and it was said that the winning group will be touring to New York for the Michelangelo Jazz Festival. So we saw this as an opportunity, and we knew then in PE that we were the best. So we did it, and we did it. So they couldn't just resist giving us position one. We played jazz. I'm not speaking about Mbakanga. I'm not speaking about pop. I'm not speaking about gospel. We played jazz at its best.
At a time where South Africa has been facing racial battles and discrimination, music still aims to bring people together in song. Prior democracy, you found jazz in the townships of Port Elizabeth used to unwind and unite the people of the township. And now, during the democratic era, we still find jazz sessions used to bridge the gap between the old and the young.
Social cohesion shouldn't only be about across races, but it should also be about people coming together from different areas. We see people from Zimbabwe working together with people from Port Elizabeth or Nelson Mandela Bay. Jazz continues from where it was to become a fulcrum around which societies come together and revolve.
Well, it's quite nice, man. But you know, like I always say, music you don't choose it; it chooses you. So no matter how young or old, it doesn't matter now. And it's been a nice journey, man. And I'm meeting a lot of people around South Africa. So it's been a nice journey for me.
Nelson Mandela Bay Opera House has also joined the movement to rejuvenate the love of jazz within the Eastern Cape. Jazz sessions are held regularly, and this also promotes many to pay to see jazz artists and creates a revenue for the artists. Iviwe Poti, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.